Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. I just want to go over angles with you real quick. Different vocab to go with it. Main thing, if I have a straight line and a center point, how many degrees is this straight line? It's half a circle, so a straight line is equal to 180 degrees. And if I went all the way around, the other side's 180 degrees as well. So 180 plus 180 is, let me just take my calculator, carry the 1, divide by the square root, multiply that by pi, equals, oh, it's 360. Wow. Okay, so some other things to go over with you real quick. If I had another line to go through it, and let's just say I got out my compass and my protractor, and I measured all my angles and everything, and I measured that this angle right here is, let's just say it's 50 degrees. What's cool is, if this is 50 degrees, vertical angles means, let me get rid of that, that's confusing. Vertical angles means if this is 50 degrees, the one across from it is mind-blowing 50 degrees as well. They're the same. And if this was a straight line and I knew this was 50, is there a way for me to figure out how big this big angle is? Yes. We already knew this was 180. I used 50 of it. So what's left of 180 if I took 50 out? This would have to measure 130 degrees. And what's cool is, if these are vertical angles, then these are vertical angles. And if I'm like, Mr. Lance, am I right? I can check. 50 plus 50 is 100. 130 plus 130 is 260. 260 plus 100 is 360. So I have made the entire, I mean, that's not a perfect circle. I'm not trying to lie here, but it is 360 degrees. To go back over one more thing, when I have two angles that add up to make 180 degrees, two angles add up to 180 degrees, that's called a supplementary angle. If I had two angles that added up to 90 degrees, so let's say I had a, let's say that's 35 degrees, because that would be 45, right? So it's a little less. 90 minus 30 is 60, minus 5 is 55. So these two angles together, two angles that add up to 90 is called complementary. You sure look good today, Mr. Lance. Oh, listen to how complementary those angles are. Thank you. Again, vertical means they're across from each other. They're the exact same. Supplementary means two angles that add up to 180. And complementary means two angles that add up go to complementary.